Welcome to the Cougar Connection podcast. Today we are talking to January Student of the Month, Senior Cora Wolford. Congratulations and thank you for spending some time with me today. So let's get started. What are your future goals or plans after high school?
I'm planning on going to Western Illinois University. I'm going to work on campus and I'm hopefully going to get a bachelor degree in art studio.
That sounds a lot. I heard that you were pretty artistic. I've seen some things about like you and art and everything. I always like everything, so.
Oh, thanks.
Who has been your favorite teacher in high school and why?
While I do have a fair share of my favorite teachers, I think I'm going to have to say Mr. Tobolewski. Mm-hmm. He helped me a lot in math and gives me a lot of opportunity to ask questions, even though I'm still really bad at math, but I think it definitely really helped.
Yeah, Mr. T is definitely a great teacher, and he's always joking around and everything, so it doesn't always feel like a math class. It's just like a little joke session, but math's wrapped into it, so.
Oh, yeah.
What piece of advice would you give freshman you going on day one of high school, walking into your high school locker instead of your middle school one?
Probably to, if you see something interesting, try it, and also everything is going to be okay, even when it seems like it's not going to be okay.
Yeah.
Because
a lot happens in high school. So. How have you changed over the past 4 years?
I definitely noticed that I've come out of my shell and I talk a little more, and I'm definitely finding that I like to act, so that kind of helps me to get out of my shell and just Yeah.
You were in the play last year, right?
Yeah.
That was a really good play, so I'm looking forward to the one this year.
Oh yeah, they're gonna do great. I'm so excited for them.
Who do you admire most in life and why?
As cheesy as it's going to sound, I'm going to have to say my parents, because they are, they definitely give really good advice, and I ask them a lot, questions, but they also, let me be independent so I'm able to make my own decisions, which is really nice.
Yeah. Parents are, I know it's, like you said, it's cheesy, but if I had the same question, I would say the same exact thing, so. What makes you proud to be from Illini Central?
Probably our closeness. Especially as a small school, I noticed that we're very close and that we're very, I don't know what the right word would be, but just a lot of companionship and that we're very tight. Yeah.
I noticed, you look around and you're like, oh, that's this person, their first and their last name, and you look around and you go, to say a big school, you're just like, oh, I don't know who that is, but it's nice, we know everyone here, and we appreciate everyone instead of just not, knowing a few people, so. We're gonna get a little less serious. I always like this question because I work at Dari-Belle, but what is your go-to Dari-Belle order?
Oh, that's probably a tie between cookie dough or a cherry unmixed dream slush. Those are so good.
Yeah. You just made my day saying that it was unmixed. Oh, yeah. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I would probably want to say telekinesis. I think it'd be really cool to move things with your mind.
Okay, I was like, what's that? Sorry. No, I think that'd be cool too. I'd just be like, yeah, I want that water bottle. Bring it over here.
Yeah, we're trying to straighten out my car in a tight space. Just whoop.
Yeah. What's been your funniest moment at school?
Oh, that's a really hard one. I had a lot of funny moments in school. Probably me and my friends referencing and quoting videos that we like to watch on YouTube, and we just quote them to each other and laugh. Yeah. It's fun.
What has been your most embarrassing moment in high school?
Probably when a bird pooped on my book bag. I was walking to school and I didn't notice that it was there, and when I went to put my bag into my locker, my hand went in it, which was really gross. And at first that day I was upset because no one told me, but now I think it's honestly hilarious. So you know.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I'm a very lazy person, so on my phone scrolling through social media. I like to draw and read, and I also really like to listen to music. Yeah,
that's same with me, except for the reading and drawing. I'm so bad at it, so.
It's okay.
What is your biggest pet peeve? Do you have one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I cannot stand when I can hear someone chew or like hear the mouth noises, like those ASMR videos where they like really up close and they just like you can hear everything. I cannot stand it.
No, I can't watch those. They're all like, oh, but it's so nice to listen to. I'm like, no, you like listening to people chew?
Yeah, no.
And I have to constantly tell my friends, I'm like, hey, you're chewing very loudly. And they're like, oh, really? And I'm like, mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Once again, congratulations, Cora, on your accomplishment, and thank you for taking the time to sit down with me today.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for having me.
Yes, of course. Make sure to look out for the next Cougar Connection podcast coming soon to you.